Okay, so now I'm going to show you why it's important that you directly enter your content into the website or you paste it from Word into another application, not just cutting and pasting from Word. It's an important thing because with the Word applications, in the background of everything you do, there's a lot of coding that goes inserted and embedded into the into the Word application, and that actually wreaks a bit of havoc on websites. So I'm going to show you what happens and show you how to combat that. So I'm going to go ahead and create a training blog. I'm going to just create one because I'm an administrator and I have this access tool available to me. So I'm going to click on the button here for Enter Training Blog. And just for argument's sake, I'm going to make a video, a content about an elevator speech. So I'm just going to go and get some content from a Word document, and I'm going to do what you shouldn't do. I'm going to copy this, and I'm going to paste it into here. Now it looks all like it's easy, but I'll tell you what happens. This is what I mean by the errors that happen. I'm going to click at the background, the code source, and that's this button here. You don't need to actually worry about this most often times, but this is just a demonstration as to see what happens. So clicking on the source, you'll see that's a lot of extra code that's inserted, and this is all inbuilt code that is made by Microsoft Word so that it actually can present well in Microsoft. But if you look all the way down at the bottom, after all that content, the content that I've actually inserted is just right there. So that's a real issue. So I'm going to delete that. But what I'm actually going to do, I'll just show you the other way to do it. So I'm going to cancel this. I'm actually going to delete all of that. I'm going to show you now the proper way to do it, because I still myself like to use Word so that I can make sure I've got my spelling correctly and all my grammar is correct. So what I'm going to do instead, I'm going to copy this here, the text that I want. I'm going to copy it, but I'm going to do one thing. I'm going to actually use my tool called Notepad, and you probably be able to see this. Usually Notepad is inside your applications. It's up here on accessories, and it's right there. So what I've done, because I use it a lot, I've actually dragged it to be on my start pad there. Okay, so I'm going to go open up Notepad, and I'm going to do exactly what I wrote here. I'm going to copy what I had before, so Control Paste. And what happens now with Word is it actually strips out all the extra content, all the extra formatting that was inside the Word content. So I'm using Notepad as my scratch pad. So now that I've got that, I'm going to copy it after I've pasted it from Word into Notepad. I'm going to go back to my blog, and now if I paste it, you'll see it actually, looking into code there, it comes out clean, and that's your aim. Now obviously you have to go through there and do your extra formatting like you'd planned before, but that's fine, but at least you know it's spelled correctly. So I'm going to just go ahead and complete this blog here. I'm going to talk about why it's important to have a good elevator speech. I'm going to copy this here, go over to my notepad, delete what I had before, paste it. You can also do copy C, which does copy just like using the mouse does. And I'm going to do Control V, and that will paste it. Okay, and I've double hit it there. And then just lastly, I want to go and get my last bit of thing here, a call to action for all you guys to come and join us in the discussion. Okay, and just show you that I've copied that again directly in there, so I keep doing a no-no as well. So I appreciate that it's a bit of an extra step to have to think about, but in the long run it's useful, and if it's not done, if you don't maintain this, what's going to happen is the website itself is going to get very slow because there's so much extra formatting. So I'm just going to change this to a heading here, and now that I'm done, I'm going to assign it to this blog, this location, and off I go.